Hey you, put down those quarters. It's not game time, it's story time. Unhuman story time. That's me, Unhuman. In our last episode, we met this guy who just slapped down 1K to buy one of our arcade cabinets. But he said we get to keep it. He just gets to play whenever he wants, basically, if no one else is playing it. Sounds like a good deal to me. So let's figure out who this guy is. So, you know Naomi? He's happy to talk, even while playing. I do not have that skill, which is kind of why I play these kind of games. While doing the stream, while doing these videos, I mean.
Of course. I'm a Funplex regular. My name's Percy.
My name's Percy.
I'd hazard you're our new floor attendant? I was here when Francine seated you behind the desk earlier.
And I didn't notice you? That's me, Unhuman Cater, Arcade Wrangler.
Well then, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, and I look forward to getting to know you better.
So, you've seriously just been playing Moopy all day, huh?
What can I say? It's my calling. I actually owned a Moopy cabinet once. Had it in my flat. But playing it by myself, all alone in the dark, it's not the same. I need the atmosphere.
I feel like you and Queen Bee would get along, Percy. The beeps and boops?
No, those you eventually learn to filter out.
So Francine told me.
I mean, everything. The games, the lights, the kids, the feeling of being in an arcade. I score my best when I'm in real world conditions.
So do I, if you know what I'm saying. Up top. I had to high five myself because you wouldn't do it, audience.
It's all about the emotions. The laughter and the tears, the excitement of competition. I need that swirling chaos of human emotions around me to play at my finest.
Okay, I'm already said I'm not going to do the British accent on purpose, so I'm going to stick by that. I'm going to try not to, because now I'm in my head about it, but I'll just continue on. Naomi gets that. She keeps Moopy in top condition for the day I eventually land my high score. What's the current world record then? About 3.5 million. This guy has been standing here since I was working the morning shift. Hours and hours. And he's still only about 720k into his game. Can't imagine him being in anything but top health condition to try this. Guy's gotta have legs made out of carbon fiber and a bladder of tungsten. I just let a few extra lives drain out whenever I need to go pee. Also, he may be psychic. I feel like I should let him get back to his game. But, burning questions. They burn like fire. How is it he can afford this game? You must have a solid job, good income. So, gonna get your Moopy dipped in gold? Your score is more important than your bank balance? Two things I've noticed just now. First of all, he's playing like it has the game controls right here, just floating in midair. It's like he's some kind of wizard. The beard definitely helps that impression. Second, the Fist of Discomfort cabinet's right here, and Moopy's like right here, so he probably hears Queen Bee cursing up a storm all the time. It must be part of his so-called atmosphere. Alright, now to make a choice already. I usually like going with like just the practical, no-nonsense answers like this. I kind of feel like telling a joke right now. So, gonna get your Moopy dipped in gold? That noise. If it was me tossing around green like that, I'd have my game coated in solid gold and encrusted with diamonds. Alright, he liked it. Amusing, but gold's a bit heavy, isn't it? It'd break through the floor. But, you know, it'd be shiny. Right? Right? Eh?
Don't think so.
Certainly, but I don't throw around money to impress people. Wouldn't want to make my game that ostentatious. It's a bit much, yes? Money removes obstacles. Nothing more, nothing less. It's a tool like any other. I do day trading, stocks and bonds. It's really nothing interesting, I'm afraid. I care more for Moopy as a whole. Don't we all? Right. He's getting more and more distracted by the game. I should leave him be. I have to do a thing about a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Be seeing you, Mr. Cater. Must be nice to see money as something so casual. Yet another weird encounter in a string of weird encounters. By the end, he sounded more like the high-score junkies you hear about in documentaries. Obsessed, driven. Kinda strange. But that's not the impression I had of him from the beginning. He smiled when talking about not splitting up the arcade. There's something more going on here. But, well, he's a Funplex regular. There'll be plenty of time to learn more later. I've got work to do. Let's see. What to handle next? Oh gee, what am I gonna handle next, viewers? I don't know. Maybe this one? Maybe this one? Okay, I took that bit a little aggressively. A loud crowd around Showtime stage. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what's going on here. In the distance, I see a number of people gathering, which is surprising since the first half of my shift was complete and utter solitude. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to see that people do come to the arcade, but that's quite the crowd that's assembling. Like, larger than Queen Bee's team was, rowdier too. This is becoming a fire hazard. This has to be against some fire code, yeah, or safety protocol or something, right? Speaking as a citizen that enjoys living, having an escape route in case of emergency is necessary. Time to clear the way and pave my own path of safety. As I approach, I see flashing neon lights accompanied by upbeat Europop drifts. It's an auditory flashback right back to 1980X. I can't help but nod my head to the beat. A pulsating mass of people have surrounded Showtime stage, cheering on the current player. The game itself takes up a whole corner of the arcade, requiring a fair amount of space to actually play. Showtime stage is an ultra-modern arcade smash hit. It uses motion tracking sensors hidden behind the colored spotlights to check dance pose accuracy and score your sweet moves. It's pure dance fever! Can you catch the fever, Unhuman? I had my dance fever shots at the doctor's office earlier this season. As the dance ends, one of the players hops down from the stage and immediately starts talking to a young man leaning up against the back wall. T-Crew. Did you see that, Teo? I got my first AA on Stop the Beat.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I did. You're doing great. Remember last month you couldn't even pass that song? Totes impressive. I'm gonna keep practicing, and one day maybe even surpass you. Dream on. You don't even have a name. Hey, I hope you do. And when you do, you can be the one who brings in new dancers and teaches them how to play. As the next song starts, my eyes shift from their conversation to observe the gyrations and intricate limb movements coming from Showtime stage. I feel my head bobbing and my foot tapping. Hey, it's a really catchy song. Can you blame me? I'm getting really into it when I feel a hand on my shoulder.
Care to dance?
Oh, pardon me, sir. How about you? Want to take the spotlight? Sure, I can learn as I go, let's dance, or what, in public? I think not. Technically, I'm working, so it doesn't seem like a good idea to dance. I think I'm gonna have to go with that instinct. I'm too much of a rules follower to give in to the impulse, no matter how seductive this man's voice. What, in public? I think not. I'm not one for dancing with strangers. You know what dancing leads to. Not me falling on my face. in front of all these people. That is accurate to real life as well. Either that, or one of my customers enjoying a trip to the emergency room with a shattered foot. I'd rather not horribly embarrass myself right now. Let's save that for later.
Bummer.
'Tis a downright shame, but you can't blame me for trying. How could I resist to ask a guy such as yourself? You caught my eye the moment you walked over.
Hey, wait. You're new here, right?
Yes, very.
Name's Mateo, but everyone here just calls me Teo.
Teo's the best!
Greatest guy here.
Hey, sort of like our leader, yeah?
Oh, please, I'm nothing really.
He looks directly into my eyes.
Nothing as special as you.
Alright, this man is flirty as hell, and I said no flirting. I clicked the option for no flirty, sir. You are breaking a rule. I am going to report you. This is a bug.
I just like to show newbies the ropes and teach them how to play. Our community is small, but we're all super close. I think you'd be a perfect addition to our gang. So, what do you say? Play our silly dancing game?
Teo outstretches his arm to me, waiting for my hand to grab his. He's a confident man, I'll give him that much. I can go for it, politely decline, or shake your head no. I'm just gonna politely decline. I already said I wouldn't. You can't charm me, sir. Teo's a persistent one, but at least he's not mean about it. Maybe after I've played Showtime stage multiple times. Alone. Possibly in the dark. Look, I appreciate the offer, but I don't think this one's for me. I'd like to avoid injuring anyone, notably myself. With enough practice, you'll get it. Plus, I could always teach you. Yeah, I think I'll pass. I just imagine him and the main character, like on the dance pad, but like he's behind the main character, like when, like in like romantic comedies or something, where someone's teaching someone to play pool or mini golf or whatever, where they're behind him doing the movements. Like the main character is like standing on his feet, also kind of like at a dance where like an old man's dancing with like a little kid or something. Like your feet is on his feet, and he's like doing all these crazy moves, and you're just like a baby in a baby Bjorn. I love that image. I really wish they had done that, but oh well. Yeah, I think I'll pass. I'm actually on the clock right now. I'm the new floor attendant, Unhuman. Really? But I haven't seen you around here at all. What happened to the other guy? He was actually pretty good at Showtime stage, now that I think about it. He's out, I'm in. It's currently year 0 of the floor attendant Unhuman regime.
Hello there.
Well, it's an honor to meet you, Unhuman. I meant that to sound more hoity-toity, but I don't know what that was. I hope we get to know each other well. Indeed. For someone that loves Showtime stage as much as you do, I haven't actually seen you play yet. His deep dark secret is that he doesn't play. Oh my gosh, I figured it out already. I know your deep dark secrets, sir. True. Most of the time during these meetups, I tend to let everyone else play. I go around and make sure everyone is happy and having a blast. But what about you and your feelings? Teo shrugs. My happiness comes from making other people happy. That's all I need in life. Which is all well and good, but I still need to deal with this crowd. How best to handle it? Hey, want to film a workplace safety video? We need to seriously talk about crowd sizes. Can you disperse your fans for me, please? I really appreciate the joke, so I'm going to go with it this time. Want to film a workplace safety video? Good. We can start by getting to know workplace safety together. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you've got to break up the band. Unless you want to film one of those retro 1960X public service announcement videos where someone loses a leg dancing off the stage and into the crowd.
Well,
Alright, he appreciated that. +1 to Teo. Guess we're kinda overdoing it a little. Shaking hands with danger. Hey, when the heat is on and the lights are shining, these things happen. I'll take care of it. Luckily, the song that was being played just finished. Teo jumps up on the stage and cups his hands over his mouth. Hey, listen, it's me, Navi. We need to keep the area to the left of us, the stage clear. That was a really long sound effect.
Ah, man, but why? I like my spot.
Hey now, you know the deal. We all have to be cool about fire safety. It's on Human's first day, so let's show him respect. I see everyone turn around and glare at me. Hey, screw you guys. Great, now I'm going to be known as the party pooper. I guess I've had worse reputations in my lifetime. Like that one time, I had to close the pool because of that dirty bandage floating in the water. No one would talk to me for a week. Hey, don't disappoint me, crew. Unhuman's just doing his job. Reluctantly, the crowd reshuffles itself in a semi-orderly fashion. As everyone settles into a safer way of watching the game, Teo jumps down and comes back to me. Better? I nod, genuinely impressed with how Teo can capture his community's attention. They listen to him and have the utmost respect for him. Yeah, actually, much better.
didn't mean to cause any trouble. Sometimes we just get so caught up in the game, you know? Of course you know! Hey, you should still join us later. Maybe when your shift's over. We'll all be here dancing until closing time.
As long as that dancing is within the law, carry on. Officer Unhuman has spoken. I start to walk away, ready for my next venture, when I remember something I should do. I turn back to Teo. Hey, thanks.
No problem.
Well, I feel nice and accomplished. So nice and accomplished that I think I'll call it here for the day. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. Yo, have a good one. Hope to see you again. Bye.